So what's going on, guys? It's me, HowlKing, and welcome back to another video. In this video, it's gonna be a little different, and it's gonna be stuff in my mind that I'm just gonna talk about and ramble that I think Splitgate should do, or should I say what 1047 games should do. And this goes along with ranked, in my personal opinion, and some other things I think would be pretty nice, in my personal opinion. And I'm gonna like talk about it at least, what I think. So first things first, for me personally, this is coming from ranked. One of the big things in ranked, which I know a lot of people love and hate a little bit, which is the loadout system. Now, right now, there is a ranked classic takedown, which is pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun to go back, like back in Splitgate 1 was, with classic takedown. And my philosophy for ranked is, people do want to use a certain gun. Maybe some people might like takedown, for example, for like this. So my philosophy is this. Maybe this is coming from me. Maybe have a section. Maybe have two sections in ranked. One with loadouts, one with classic. But with that right there, I want to change something a little bit different in the loadout section. I did like Splitgate 1's ranked. I did like how it had a 4v4 and then a takedown, which is pretty fun. I know they're doing like a monthly thing for ranked, which is understandable. But I feel like the thing they should honestly do for the loadout system, and it's gonna be basically taking away the certain gun. Now, if you ever played Call of Duty Black Ops 3 ranked, for example, you will know that you were able to actually vote certain things in the match. So you could vote out a specific gun. You can vote out a specific equipment. Something like that, I think, will be pretty interesting to see. Make it like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, where people had to specifically vote a certain thing. I say the same thing as the gear, probably the same thing as pistols, maybe or maybe not. Maybe attachments. How about try doing that? Take away certain attachments from the loadout. From the loadout section. Maybe perks. Probably do that and see how that is. So this is what I'm saying. Like in ranked and loadouts, it should be kind of like that. People vote for a specific gun they want to keep or take out. Of course, I feel like that will help just a tiny bit, just to see. Okay, ranked is doing well. Let's look into the casual side of quick play. Now here comes from me personally that I've seen from people who are coming from the game and who are new. And I'm gonna specifically talk of how like other games out there have done. They have a separate, not really a separate playlist. It's kind of in this specific mode, like in this feature for the quick play. So in Splitgate, it's all about portals. I was thinking about this. I don't know if the devs would like to do this. Maybe this will take away the whole. I don't know if this might, take away the player base or bring in more people who hate the portal system, and maybe people who are probably playing the non-portal arena don't like keep playing the same game over and over and over and over and over again because that gets repetitive. So in my eyes, if I'm thinking about portals and no portals, I'm thinking about a full-on playlist. So the same thing like this, I can go into a portal only playlist, have a separate into called no portals, and then people who are not experienced with the portals or anything like that just want to come in, just shoot, and that's it. Maybe learn the sliding mechanic and everything. I know you have bot arena, which is fun, which is understandable, but people who want to step a little further, if I want to say step a little further, take a little break from bot arena. Okay, let me play online. Maybe I just want to play against people who don't want a portal. Instead of me just playing instead of me playing no portal arena, there's a whole separate. So think about like Call of Duty, like hardcore, for example. You know how hardcore and core is in Call of Duty? Probably make like something like that for Splitgate. Have a no portal quick play mode where people can actually pick a specific um, game mode they want to play. So let's say you're a person that's coming from their games and you're like, you know what? I don't really feel like I want to. Let's say I don't really want to play Domination, for example, as no portals. Maybe I don't know if they can, but in no portal playlist, could they possibly change how domination can work a little bit? Because I know certain maps are not that really well in no portals, which I have played against with some of my friends. And they also agree that I would say Oasis, for example, for no portals specifically, is not that very good on B. So this is something I am just thinking about, and some other things I really think it should just be like that because I know the portals are a huge thing in Splitgate, which I completely understand why everybody's saying they should learn, which is understandable. And this is something I'm going to talk about as well with the races. So in the race, whatever's going to come out for season 2, I am hoping it's not like Splitgate 1. And here's the why. In Splitgate 1, okay, in the races, it was okay. Okay? But it was just the maps. I for me personally, in Splitgate 1 races, it didn't really help that much. It probably was only for like the people who really are part of the community, which is completely fine. Yeah, that's perfect. But for a big broader audience, I am gonna bring up Black Ops 3 again. In Black Ops 3, there was a game mode specifically for you to understand the exosuits and everything. So it was kind of like um, I don't know what it was, but it was like very, very interesting because you can shoot while you're doing stuff in there. You could have slide and get like it like showed you like how to actually like play the game without you actually like. I mean, yet again, I played Black Ops 3, so if you know what I'm talking about, it is called the training course, wherever it was called. But it was probably the most interesting and probably the most fun thing ever. It was the most interesting thing in Call of Duty, in my personal opinion. I feel like if Splitgate can to not try to do that, but kind of go into that. But also, I'm also gonna bring up another game, Call of Duty MW3, the newer one, of how they did Try Hard. I'm pretty sure it's called. I don't know what it was, but it was a whole obstacle course of you understanding. It was ridiculous, but that was kind of fun. So if they can try to do something that's kind of like Call of Duty Black Ops 3, for example, but make it multiplayer, but also, of course, catering to the community and everything, I feel like that would be very interesting to see. Yeah, that's pretty much it of what I think, honestly, what they should do. I don't know. This is coming from me, but yeah. If you have any other amazing ideas, leave them down in the comment section below.